and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Taking a look at the Clippers. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that.
And right now for the Clippers, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the power forward. And for the Clippers, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. Here's Brunson. So Doris, for a coaching staff, what's the best approach to the second game of a back-to-back?
For me, Kevin, a back-to-back is about two things. It's about maturity, one, but you also have to manage both games. Look at the minutes of the first game and try to balance them in the second game, particularly when you're talking about your veterans.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got his team on the board to start the game for the Knicks. Harden against Brunson. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Zubac. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one, but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And the Clippers have possession. The Knicks making the shot. Harden. Pass to Coffey. Zubac, a screen on Brunson. Towns with the steal. From 12 feet out, the Clippers grab the miss.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Leonard kicks to Dunn. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Hart the pass to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges has got 5.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
So a moment now to see the story for Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Harden against Brunson. Zubac, a screen on Brunson. Harden the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Now, this is just pick-and-roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leaves no doubt.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And that one falls for Bridges. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
So he gets them both. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Bridges outside. And stolen by Dunn. Harden outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
A smart play by James Harden. Gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Harden. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s doors, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
It's so true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Simmons checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Amir Coffey. And Norman Powell subbed in for Chris Dunn.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Towns. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. You can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Beauchamp. He's covered by Leonard. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Here's Payne. Poked away.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Kicks it out to Leonard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's McBride, guarded by Powell. Now Towns. There's a screen by Achua. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And we'll be back with you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's McBride in at the small forward. Now here's Brunson. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Shot clock at 2. And it's Shamet missing. The Clippers in the lead. And Bogdanovich kicks to Harden. Simmons, a screen on Brunson. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, James Harden is the master of pick and roll action. This guy flawless in his execution.
Robinson, a screen on Harden. Down low. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Powell. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Mikal Bridges.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
McBride with the ball, guarded by Powell. And here's Brunson outside. Hands it from downtown.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
To the paint, here's Simmons. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
To the inside. Bogdanovich. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight. Brunson against Harden. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
Harden scanning the floor. Simmons sets a screen for Harden. To the middle. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. 6 points for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. And here are the Knicks now. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. Harden against Brunson. Over Harden. They get it again. It's good on the putback. Achua's got it all tied up now for New York.
This is who Achua is. Tremendous offensive rebounder.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Simmons. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. Amir Coffey's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Powell. Leonard against Hart. And it's done in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's Harden. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Coffey. Leonard with the ball. Inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, my goodness. What a gritty finish from Zubac. Big fella. Okay.
Bridges outside. Payne passes to Towns. On the wing, Anunoby. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Yeah, all the credit to Dunn, just turning on the jets to beat everyone down the floor in transition.
Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Payne can't hit. Clippers leading by 5. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Dunn dishes to Leonard. Pass to Coffey. Sinks the triple. Coffey's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Maybe we should take a road trip, the 3 of us.
Yeah, if we're going on a road trip, I'm bringing my dogs.
Nah, what about that smell?
I don't think they'll mind it.
Ouch.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Clippers.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now, here's Hart. Following the miss by Chris Dunn. Hart with a screen on Dunn. Bridges for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Now Bridges. James Harden missing on the 3. Bridges misses. Leonard with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
And the first one drops. When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, Doris, no one has a bigger effect on a game than this great two-way player.
There's no question, Kevin, because of his length and savvy on the defensive end. He can swallow up individual offensive matchups. He's that good defensively. And then you think to his transition on the offensive end from a player who was a standstill shooter to now who you can run your offense through.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard lets his game do the talking. Yes, he's soft-spoken and quiet, but boy, he's a big-time player.
Now, here's Anunoby. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Brunson against Harden, and here's Leonard from 3, and the Clippers miss again.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Here's Harden. He's got 9. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Chris Dunn on top.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Now here's Brunson. He has 5. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. To the paint, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 6. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Kawhi Leonard is efficient with his shooting form, makes it look easy right there.
Runs in the pass to Towns, stolen by Zubac. Harden with it. Brunson picks him up. Done outside. Down low, and stolen by Anunoby. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Towns, a screen on Hart. And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the inside, Dunn. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dunn's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Amir Coffey. Norman Powell's checked in for Chris Dunn. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. .124 left here in the third quarter. Payne dishes to Towns. Eubanks grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 11. Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. Inside. Eubanks, no good. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Kolek, guarded by Powell. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Eubanks finds Batum. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard battling for 2.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Payne, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the line for him here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And here are the Clippers now. Leonard kicks to Batum. From outside, off the mark. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Knicks, Robinson is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's McBride in at the 3 spot. Now here is Robinson. McBride with the ball. Can't hit from in close. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Harden. Puts up a deep 3. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 12. Brunson outside. Pass to Achiuwa. Shoots over Batum. Achiuwa, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Powell, that's good. Powell's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, pretty play.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Chris Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And New York with a change here, too. Bridges, he's checked in for DeLon Wright. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Brunson. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Powell sets a screen for Harden. A three-pointer off the mark. Knicks trail by 14. Now McBride. Here's Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, one of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Now Brunson. James Harden missing on the three. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Brunson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Rebound by the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Harden. That one misses. Bridges with some nice defense.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Simmons. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jones. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Powell. And then for New York, Towns is checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua. And Hart subbed in for Miles McBride.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Towns.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Now here's Leonard. Harden the pass to Leonard. Pocket 6. Pass to Dunn. Shoots over Bridges. Dunn misses.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Took him no time at all on that one. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Dunn kicks to Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
And he knocks down the first one.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion, boy, what a career he has had.
hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Knicks on offense. They're on a 10-1 run. Hart, that's good.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Left side, Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by the Clippers. Knicks trail by 3. To the paint. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Zubac.
How about Zubac? Worked so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Open time, Zubac. Here's Leonard. Can't hit that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Knicks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Towns, a screen on Hart. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns, the look of a superstar.
Leonard against Anunoby. Stolen by Anunoby.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And that's an intentional foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Now the Knicks with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Brunson. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And what's their best move at this point?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
"12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Anunoby, no good. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
So the Clippers with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. How did you hold on to get the win?
Our motto was keep fighting. Like I keep saying, we know how tough they are. We got to keep fighting on both ends of the floor. Stay in attack mode, be aggressive. We just kept fighting for 4 quarters.
And you were the last team standing tonight. Congratulations. Back to you.
All right, D.A., thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time